Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning the 23rd of November. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So please you might want to take a look at the forecast for your moon sign or your rising sign to get better resonance. Okay, so let's get started. Hey, thanks again for liking and subscribing to the channel. Helps YouTube find my new channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, just if this is your first time, I do channel messages from the plethora of spirits in my space. I want you to be aware that some of the spirits that come across are also coming across from the people that are guided to these videos for messages. They're all pushy. Some of them curse. Some of them give me descriptives of sex scenes. This is not a child's channel. So if you have little ones around, you might want to put headphones on or go into a room with a closed door. Great. Okay. Wow. I'm getting one spirit in. It's showing me my symbol for ego, and you're going to laugh if I tell you what it is. It's, I wrote something a long time ago. Let go of my ego, or you can keep my ego, but let me keep you can have my ego, but let me keep my ego. So every time I see the little ego box, I know what that means. Oh my gosh. So let's see what happens in the reading about ego. Okay. Oh, I'm also seeing somebody's showing me, that they're singing me that song, leaving on a jet plane, but they're also showing me the board that says the flight is canceled, which means some of you probably have some travel delays this holiday if you're in the U.S. and you're traveling for the Thanksgiving. All right, so let's find out. But thank you, Spirit, for those beautiful... and they said don't sweat any delays. Okay. Just thank you so much, Spirit, for those beautiful symbols. Because we want to be able to get the messages across to you guys. Okay, so we got the Eight of Rods. We got the Emperor in reverse. We got the King of Rods in reverse. And we got another king. Two kings, partnerships. King of Coins. Seven of Cups, lots of choices. All right, the Sun in reverse. All right. All right, so the Eight of Rods is really about, and Spirit's validating this to me, it's about good news in the relationship front. And it could be a love relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a love relationship. It could be any kind of all relationships, whether they're relationships with family, with friends, with the folks over at work. It's really about solidifying and good relationships this week. Now, the Emperor in reverse. Okay. This is where you're being asked to kind of check your ego. There's that let go of my ego reference. Your ego at the door. Some of you, I'm getting from Spirit, have the tendency to control the situation. You like to be in control. And you're going to have to let go of the tendency to control the situation and others in the circle this week. You're going to have to let a lot of that go, because not everyone is going to see your point of view. Reality is perception. We can be standing here and we can be looking at the same exact scene, you and I, and we're going to see two totally different things. Because what you perceive and what I perceive are going to be different based on our vibration, based on our emotional state at the time. You might, one of us could be angry, one of us could be living, and just be so deliciously elated that we will see two different things even though we're looking at the same exact scene. All right, so take that into account when you're having interactions with folks this week, Aquarius. The King of Coins. Okay. This is interesting. I'm getting like this back and forth. Okay. So, for some of you, property matters will improve. Okay. Which will provide an improvement to your relationships. And for other of you, your relationships will improve. And when I say relationship, family, friends, lovers. And that will improve your property matters. So there's sort of this correlation here this week I'm seeing, and when I'm getting validation from Spirit on. Now, the Seven of Cups, it's all about choices. You've got choices and new opportunities coming in. New opportunities for business and projects. New opportunities, to solidify relationships, but you already know this. Okay, somebody's showing me a Harry Potter scene. Choose wisely, my friend. Choose wisely because all that glitters is not gold. So basically, really take some stock into what your choices are this week, in this period. Take some stock into what's in front of you. And make a plan before you make a choice. Put down some pros and cons in order to really choose wisely, my friend, as the Spirit has communicated. So you also, the last card we have here on this spread is the Sun in reverse. The Sun is a good card whether it's in reverse or not reverse. It's about comfy home. It's about flowering, relationships flourishing and flowering. It doesn't really deal with money per se, but it's still a great card overall. You're still going to be content and beautiful. But when the Sun is in reverse, and this goes back to, I guess, at the beginning, where that leaving on the jet plane, it's about delays in travel. So some of you will have some travel delays. You may not make it to the place that you want to if you're in the U.S. for that holiday because of some delays. But Spirit says, please don't sweat this. And whoever you're dealing with on the other end, they shouldn't sweat it either. If you read this and you have a delay, send them to the reading. Say, hey, look, it was predicted. But do yourself a favor, since you know that this may come this week, some travel delays, check if you're taking a plane. Check to make sure that, check before you leave for the airport. Check and see what the weather is wherever it is you're going. If you're taking a vehicle, check the oil, check the water, and all those things you need to check before you take a trip. So do that. Check the tire pressure, air, whatever I'm getting from Spirit. So just make sure you stay on top of that. And if you do, then, delays may not be as bad as, they could have been. But if you do have a delay, just the way I look at it, and this is a true story from a long time ago. I am driving on the highway, and I'm driving behind this car that has a vanity plate, the plate that has something on it. And it was, anyway, I get pulled over for a speeding ticket. And I was speeding. And he says to me, he goes, do you know how fast you were going? I said, no, sir. And he's about to write me up this ticket for 20 miles over the speed limit. And he gets a call. He goes, and he puts his finger in my face and he says, this is your lucky day. Now you slow down. And I didn't get the ticket. And he took off. He gave me back my license and he took off to an accident. Anyway, I get back on the road. I start driving. And then about a mile down the road or so, I get hit into bumper traffic. Okay. And as I'm inching next to the traffic, guess what? It was the car in front of me with the vanity plate. So delays in travel may not always be bad. I was very grateful, thankful, and appreciative that it was not me in that accident, because if I did not get pulled over by that police officer, I would have been in that accident. Okay, so that's enough of me and my high horse. Aquarius, let's read. Let's see what you've got here for the Spirit card. Ascended Master Babaji. Oh, Babaji. Yoga. Okay. So, about yoga, what people don't understand is that yoga, yes, it's about stretching, but it's also very important about breathing, especially if you're doing an Anapana meditation or Vipassana. Yoga is about breath. It's about breath work. It's about energy. And through yoga, you increase your clarity, your energy, your flexibility, your toning, and your awareness. So it's an ancient tradition, and it's a great avenue for those that want to get more into that spiritual aspect of themselves, to really understand what's outside the 2x2 that most of us live in. Okay? So when you practice breath work, take that, go look up a video on breath work. Okay? Look up a video on breath work and mindfulness. This is your homework this week, and things really open up for you. Okay, guys, thanks again. If you're having the holiday in the U.S., have a very happy holiday. For those of you outside the U.S., have a delicious week. Thanks again for liking, subscribing, throwing comments below, claiming the video, or just saying hi. That really helps YouTube find the channel and me connect to your energy. Take care.